It begins not with a scream, but with a silence, a crushing weight on the chest, a wave of cold sweat, a terrifying realization that you are utterly alone, and the world is shrinking to the four walls of your bedroom. For many, this is how a crisis finds them, in the one place they should feel safest. But for one man, a simple, unassuming object changed everything. He survived a heart attack because of a simple whistle on his nightstand. This isn't just his story, it's a blueprint for safety, for peace of mind, for independence. This is about the 10 silent guardians that should reside in every senior's bedroom. Before we begin, if the well-being of an elder you love is important to you, please like this video. It helps this crucial information reach those who need it most. Our homes are our sanctuaries, and as the years grace us, the bedroom often becomes the heart of that sanctuary, a place of rest, of quiet, of retreat. Yet it can also be where small oversights become significant risks. A loose rug, a dark path, a phone just out of reach. The goal here is not to instill fear, but to empower, to replace anxiety with preparation, to build a fortress of quiet confidence within those four walls. Every item on this list serves a single purpose: to preserve independence and provide a layer of security, allowing for a life lived fully and without fear. Now let's begin. Item 1, the emergency whistle. The first guardian, and the one from our story, is the emergency whistle. In a moment of crisis, the human voice is a fragile instrument. It can be weak, breathy, and fail when it is needed most. Panic constricts the throat. Shortness of breath steals its power. A whistle, however, requires minimal lung capacity. Its sound is piercing, designed to cut through walls, through closed doors, and grab attention from a distance. It is a universal signal of distress that needs no translation. Think of a gentleman named Ansel. On an ordinary Tuesday night, he felt a familiar twinge in his arm he mistakenly dismissed as arthritis. Minutes later, the true pain began. He tried to call out, but only a faint rasp escaped his lips. His phone was charging in the kitchen, but his fingers found the whistle hanging from his bedpost. 3 sharp, blaring blasts. His neighbor, walking his dog, heard it. He thought it was an odd sound for that time of night and decided to investigate. Those 3 seconds of blowing the whistle brought help that arrived in time to save Ansel's life. The key is accessibility. It must not be in a drawer or a jewelry box. It should be on a bright-colored lanyard, attached securely to the bed frame or the bedside table with an effortless reach from the pillow. It is the simplest, most affordable first line of defense one can have. Item 2, the loud bell or wireless doorbell. Closely related to the whistle is the second guardian, a loud bell, or, for a modern solution, a wireless doorbell. While the whistle is for true life or death emergencies, this tool is for urgent, non-life-threatening needs. It is a tool of communication and dignity. Imagine a scenario where a woman named Philomena, after getting up too quickly, feels a wave of dizziness and sits heavily back on her bed. She isn't in mortal danger, but she feels unsteady and uncertain. She needs a steadying arm from her husband, who is in the living room watching television. Rather than risking a fall by trying to walk to him or straining her voice trying to yell over the TV, she reaches over and rings a small, solid bell. It's clear. Resonant ring is unmistakable. It's a call for help that is calm and controlled. The wireless doorbell is a brilliant evolution of this. The button unit sits on the nightstand. The chime unit can be placed anywhere in the house, the kitchen, the living room, or the garage. Some models even come with portable plug-in chimes, allowing a caregiver in the garden to hear the call. It is a discreet, effective, and modern way to bridge the silence between rooms. Item 3, the Sentinel phone. The third guardian is a sentinel of communication, a dedicated, simple, landline telephone. In an age of cordless and cellular phones, this might seem outdated, but its old-fashioned nature is its greatest strength. Most modern cordless phones require electricity to charge their base units. During a power outage, they become useless, beautiful bricks. A traditional wired landline phone, however, often continues to work even when the power is out. It draws its minimal power directly from the phone line itself. This makes it a profoundly reliable tool. This phone should be a model with large, well-spaced buttons, a bright screen, and perhaps even pre-programmed speed dial keys for emergencies. It should have a physical list of numbers taped to the wall directly above it or to the phone itself. This list shouldn't just say family. It should have names Althea daughter, Walter neighbor, Dr. Evans, and of course, 911. In a moment of stress or confusion, clarity is critical. This phone is not for browsing or playing games. It is a dedicated lifeline, a sentinel that always stands watch, regardless of the weather or a tripped circuit breaker. Item 4, the guiding light. The fourth guardian is light. Not just any light, but a guiding light. The journey from the bed to the bathroom, perhaps several times a night, is one of the most perilous journeys many seniors undertake. Eyes adjusted to darkness, mind fogged with sleep, body not quite fully awake. This is a prime scenario for a misstep, a stumble, or a fall. Overhead lights are often too bright, causing a painful, jarring shock to the system. This is where motion-activated night lights become indispensable guardians. They create a soft, gentle path of illumination, activating only when needed. They should be placed strategically. One plug-in directly next to the bed, one in the path to the door, and another in the path to the bathroom. The light should be a warm, soft white, or a gentle amber, not a harsh blue or cool white. This warmer light is less disruptive to the body's natural sleep cycle, providing enough light to see obstacles clearly without fully shocking the system awake. It's about creating a safe passage, a runway of light that guides the way through the darkness. Item 5, the steadying hand. The fifth guardian provides physical stability, a sturdy cane-style seat or a designated steadying chair. Many seniors experience a common phenomenon known as postural hypotension, a sudden drop in blood pressure upon standing. This can cause dizziness, lightheadedness, and a loss of balance. The most dangerous moment is often the transition from lying down to standing up. This is where a steadying hand is vital. A specific chair placed immediately next to the bed, within the arc of an arm as one swings their legs over the side, provides an instant point of stability. It's not just any chair, it should be stable with arms to push off from, and at a height that makes sitting and standing easier. For some, a bedside commode, used without the potty bucket, is an even better solution. It is specifically designed at the perfect height for safe sitting and standing, and its arms are robust and supportive. It offers a place to sit and gather one's bearings for a moment before continuing on. It is a simple, physical answer to a physical problem, an immediate solution to a moment of weakness. Item 6, the elixir of life. The sixth guardian is hydration. Dehydration is a silent, insidious threat, especially for older adults. It can creep up, causing confusion, dizziness, urinary tract infections, and a dangerous drop in blood pressure, all of which dramatically increase the risk of a fall. The thirst mechanism also becomes less sensitive with age, meaning one might not feel thirsty until they are already significantly dehydrated. The solution is to make water consumption effortless and automatic. A large, insulated water bottle or carafe with a straw should be a permanent resident on the nightstand. The insulation keeps water cool and appealing throughout the night. The straw is the crucial element. It allows for easy sipping from a reclined or semi-reclined position without having to lift and tilt a heavy glass, which can be difficult for arthritic hands. A useful tactic is to mark times on the bottle, little lines or stickers indicating where the water level should be by 10 p.m., by 2 a.m., by morning. This turns hydration from a vague notion into a measurable daily goal. This guardian doesn't just prevent a crisis, it promotes everyday wellness. Item 7, the pillar of clarity. The seventh guardian is a pillar of clarity in the potentially confusing world of medication management, a well-designed weekly pill organizer. The risks of medication mismanagement are severe. Double dosing can lead to toxicity, while missing doses can render a treatment ineffective. This is especially dangerous during the night or early morning when one is groggy and not thinking with full clarity. A simple organizer with large, clear compartments for each day of the week and further divided into morning, noon, evening, and night removes all guesswork. The weekly ritual of filling, it provides a moment to review all medications. But the key safety practice for the bedroom is to only have that day's compartment accessible. The rest of the week's pills should be stored safely away in a cupboard. This eliminates the possibility of accidentally taking Tuesday's pills on a Wednesday. For those with more complex regimens, organizers with built-in alarm clocks are available. This system is a cognitive aid, a physical reminder that ensures the very things meant to heal do not, through a simple mistake, cause harm. Item 8, the anchor. The eighth guardian is about foundation, about creating a stable surface, the removal of throw rugs, or their complete and total anchoring. To a steady person, a throw rug is a decoration. To someone with balance or mobility issues, it is a potential hazard. A curled corner, a shift of the padding underneath, a slick surface, any of these can become a launching point for a fall. The simplest and most effective solution is to remove them entirely, opting instead for bare, non-slip flooring. If a rug is absolutely necessary for warmth or comfort, it must be secured as if it were a permanent part of the floor. This means using a high-quality, rubberized non-slip pad underneath and further securing the corners with strong, double-sided carpet tape. This guardian is about subtraction rather than addition. It is about consciously removing the hidden dangers in plain sight, creating an environment where every step is on a firm, predictable, and anchored surface. Item 9, the beacon. The ninth guardian is a beacon in the darkness, a reliable, heavy-duty flashlight. Power outages are unpredictable. They can happen during a storm, in the middle of the night, or for no apparent reason at all. Suddenly, the familiar landscape of the bedroom becomes a terrain of unseen obstacles and potential hazards. Fumbling for a light switch in utter blackness is a dangerous game. A dedicated flashlight, checked monthly to ensure its batteries are strong, is an essential tool. It should be kept in the same spot every time, perhaps in the top drawer of the nightstand or standing upright in a cup next to the bed. Modern LED flashlights provide an incredible amount of light for a very long time. An excellent modern alternative is a large capacity power bank. It can keep a cell phone charged for calls, but many also have a built-in LED flashlight, serving a dual purpose. This guardian ensures that no matter what happens to the home's power, the ability to create light and see clearly remains firmly in one's own hands. If you're finding value in this list, please consider subscribing to the channel. It's the best way to ensure you don't miss our future videos dedicated to nurturing health and independence at every age. Item 10, the silent messenger. The 10th and final guardian is the silent messenger, a clearly written, laminated emergency information sheet. In a severe medical emergency, the person affected may be unconscious, confused, or unable to speak. Paramedics and first responders arrive quickly, but they are strangers. They need critical information instantly to provide the best possible care. Fumbling through wallets or searching for a phone wastes precious seconds. This sheet should be a model of clarity. It must include, in large, easy-to-read type, full name and date of birth, any major medical diagnoses, examples, heart disease, diabetes, asthma, a list of all current medications and dosages, any known drug allergies, the name and phone number of the primary care doctor, and the names and numbers of at least 2 emergency contacts. This single piece of paper should be placed in 2 locations. One copy should be placed on the nightstand, facing the door, so it is one of the first things a first responder sees upon entering the room. Another copy should be taped to the back of the front door, another standard point first responders check. This guardian speaks for you when you cannot. Conclusion and empowerment. These 10 guardians are not items of fear. They are tools of empowerment. They are a thoughtful, practical system designed to protect the most important thing, the ability to live independently and with confidence. From the piercing call of the whistle to the silent information on a sheet, each one serves a purpose. Together, they form a network of security that is greater than the sum of its parts. It is not necessary to implement them all at once. Perhaps start with the whistle and the light, then add the phone and the water bottle. The goal is to begin, to look at the bedroom not as a place of potential danger, but as a place that can be thoughtfully curated for safety, for comfort, and for peace of mind, for yourself or for someone you love deeply. Thank you for investing this time in safety and well-being. If this video brought you value, please pay it forward. Share it with a family member, a friend, or in a community group. You never know whose life you might help to change. Leave a comment below sharing which item you find most impactful. And finally, bookmark this video so you can easily return to this list. Take care and be well.